Have you checked the children? Put your little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes that is better.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird.
Robert Duell.
Here to continue our quarantine review series of The Howling with The Howling IV, the original Nightmare. And this one is bad for an entirely different set of reasons than the last two were. This is, well, we'll get into what the story is, but my overall thoughts are it is just another lackluster entry, but for different reasons. I mean, we barely see any wolf action until the last 10 minutes. The acting is silly, it's a retread plot, and I was just not a fan. What about you, Robert?
I am pretty much in the exact same boat as you. So there's really not a whole lot to add in onto that.
I'm not trying to steal all the words, but...
No, you're good. Honestly, no, that's basically like what I was thinking. It was basically a retread of the original story, just fleshing it out with a couple new characters, and then adding things in that made no sense onto the story.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead. Just to tell everyone what was a little bit different. Because, yeah, they retread. She wasn't a news reporter this time, right?
No, she was a journalist. She was a journalist that was traumatized and everything after this experience. So, again, advised by her doctor, is sent up north and everything to this retreat with her boyfriend. Again, she starts hearing noises and everything, howls in the woods.
He is also seduced by another girl in the retreat.
Seduced by, seductress and everything like that in town, and God, this movie sucked. Even the acting wasn't entirely bad because our lead girl and everything, she's been in some big name stuff. Don't know what they are at the moment and everything, but I know I've seen her in things, and I enjoy her. But going into the things that made no sense into this movie was the visions.
Yeah.
That you removed that out of the movie and would have been at least a little bit better. Because the visions of the nun made no sense.
No. Yeah, there was some off the wall stuff, like you said. They added some things that the first movie didn't have, and it didn't end up adding anything to the movie outside of confusion. So it was a pain. I agree that the acting was at least serviceable. Go ahead.
I will say, so far, all these movies have been tied somewhat together within the Romanian lore of the werewolf. So I will give a thumbs up on that one.
But it doesn't save the movie, though.
No, not at all. It's just a nice little storyline detail.
Now, there is a transformation kind of in this at one point when, again, the husband is turned like in the first movie. But the transformation is super weird because he basically starts melting like the Wicked Witch of the West. He melts down to a skeleton, and then she runs away and we don't see him again, but he shows up as a werewolf later on. We find out that one of the wolves that attacked was him. So it I guess was a transformation. I don't know. Did you pick up on something that I didn't?
Yeah. So basically, So for one, I know I've actually rewatched this scene numerous times, just trying to figure out what the hell happened.
Okay.
So after he melted into his little sludge pool, there is one other scene where a werewolf skeleton head kind of pops back out.
Oh.
So that's supposed to be him resurrecting and turning into a werewolf, which is the dumbest thing that you could ever do.
That's how they transform according to the writer now? They melt into a puddle and then... Ugh.
Yeah, they literally melted him down, and that's how his transformation started.
Yeah, so it was just silly. So yeah, it's kind of the first one without a traditional transformation, but the next one doesn't even have that, so...
But I will say, though, the ending transformation was definitely better. It was more of a believable transformation for the Howling series.
Yeah, that's as people are watching, I believe they can see the dude ripping the mouth open just to our right. That's going to be kind of the background, but yeah, and I think he ended up being a larger wolf than the rest of them as well, right?
Yep, because he was. I think he was the. I think that was
The
the
alpha?
doc. Yeah, the alpha or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and so that was kind of a cool scene. Again, they at least threw some money at it at that point where he like rips his face apart and kind of changes into a wolf. But even that like skips a few sections of the transformation, happens really quick. So you don't even really get the transformation that you're hoping for there. Acting wise, did you think that this was, I mean, I know you said the lead girl was okay. Anyone else that you thought was okay or not so much?
Not particularly and everything. Like the boyfriend was decent enough. I was kind of looking into to see what else he's been in, and he actually does a lot of voiceover work. He's done like the Jackie Chan Adventures, Young Avengers, or DC, something like that.
Oh, wow.
Like, so he's been doing a lot of voiceover stuff.
Damn. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Now the effects. I mean, we've talked about some of the effects that we've gotten, but quality-wise, compared to the last couple of movies, what did you think?
Better.
Yeah.
Definitely better quality. And you can tell that they saved it for that reveal at the end.
Yeah, because again, you only see one wolf at all before the last 10 minutes of the movie. So you got to sit through almost the entire thing before you get any of the real wolf stuff.
Mm-hmm. But even still, when you do see the first wolf and everything, when the boyfriend's infected, I actually thought that makeup was really cool. Like it was creepy.
Yeah.
The eyes still throw me off. Just that clearness with like a flashlight through it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like that, but the actual design of the werewolf head was pretty sweet.
Yeah,
I will say.
So yeah, I think there's not much else to talk about with the original Nightmare. I mean, we talked about it all when we reviewed the first movie, really, because this is the first movie over and over again. So why don't you guys let us know in the comments down below, what did you think of the Howling 4? And again, if you do enjoy it, when's the last time you watched it, just for frame of reference? But if you guys enjoyed the video, click the like button and subscribe. We will be back probably tomorrow with the review of the Howling 5. And that one is the next one that was actually requested by a patron. So we'll talk about that then. But if you want to request movies like this for us to review, the link to our Patreon is in the description box down below. Until next time, I've been Cecil Laird.
Robert Duell.
And remember, guys, stay scared.
Stay scared.